Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be planning for the week of July 1st to the 7th, and I'm using this kit from Graceful Muse Paperie, and it's called Strawberry Cottage. This is the first kit in my month-long strawberry kits, so I'm actually really excited to use this. This is in her rose gold foil. So these are the full boxes, the functional boxes, bottom washi, date covers, and some headers here. And as usual, I also grabbed the floral decos that matches the kit. Since I kind of wanted to go a little bit all out for this this week, I also decided to grab the journaling. Well, this one is the add-on deco, and then these two are, I believe, the journaling kit, the 2-page journaling kit. But yeah, this is the week of, well, this is Canada Day, and I definitely wanted to use Graceful Muse Paperie's kit since it is a Canadian shop. I didn't do the whole, like, you know, Canadian, like the Canada Day kit, because there really isn't a lot that's nice that came out. So I just decided to kind of do a little representation of Canada by using a Canadian kit. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, so for the layout for my spread this week, I decided to do something a little bit different. So Jenny from Jenny and her _plans on Instagram posted a video on, sorry, not posted a video, but she posted her spread that was doing two sidebar, or technically it's not a sidebar, it's like a middle bar. And I kind of was inspired by that, and I really wanted it done in my planner. So I was like, maybe I will just do it for this week. So technically the this kit from Graceful Muse Paperie, this was supposed to be a kit that I'm going to be using closer to the end of the month rather than the first week. But I had a lot more things to work with this kit than the other kits that I had in my lineup. So I decided to kind of push it forward. Not push it forward, I guess bring it forward. But yeah, so you guys are gonna see me kind of like have issues working with this kind of like two middle bar. But I think it turned out pretty nice. I decided to just make the weekends shorter, since on the weekends we didn't really do anything that intense, so it wasn't that busy, and half of the column would have worked for both of them. I really like working with Graceful Muse Paperie's kits. And the fact that I bought like the kit plus extra stuff really helped. You kind of get to like learn how to work around her like huge florals, because her florals are bigger than most shops. But since I'm kind of used to working with her kits now, I'm kind of like used to working around those huge florals. And the thing is, like, for her in her journaling kits, the florals was actually a lot smaller than what you would get in the weekly kits, so that actually really helped. So here you guys are going to see that I'm going to struggle a little bit with the whole bar here, the middle bar here, because I wanted to pull up those windows, like those fancy windows from the Pretty Pink Co., but I already put a door down. So in my mind, the window and the door just does not go together. So I wanted to take out the door, but I was having issues. Graceful Muse Paperie's kits are not forgivable, so if you are planning on putting something down, you have to be prepared to keep it down. As you guys can see, I practically ripped part of my, well, not part, it was like a little tiny bit of my planner. But yeah, so here I tried to put that door again, but the door was it's not working. So I just decided to put this really pretty dress here, which worked out really, really nice. But yeah, so here I basically just put a lot of like the strawberry decos. That deco sampler is actually from the Paper Trail Plans. It's not from Graceful Muse Paperie. I actually got the Strawberry Fields foil deco from her. I like to say her oopsies bag, like her foil deco bag, but I don't know if they're actually oopsies or it's just like extras. There was really nothing wrong with it. It was all perfectly fine and it was all very pretty. I'm going to be using that foiled deco all throughout my July spreads. Well, the ones that's in rose gold foil. So, okay, so here I do try to put both bottom washi, but I realized that only one would fit. So I just decided to put, like, you know, obviously the thicker of the two. And I really like this bottom washi. It's very simple and yet it's very gorgeous. I don't know, I just really, really like this kit. When I first saw this kit being released, because I was trying to look for a lot of shops came out with like strawberry themed kits, and when I saw this one being released by Graceful Muse Paperie, I knew I had to use it for this week. Because not for this week, for this month, because I just love the muted tones that she used. A lot of the shops did kind of go a little bit brighter, since it is like, I don't know, like summer-ish spread, but I'm really glad that she did something a little bit more toned down, which is, it worked. And plus she didn't really go with the common colors for a strawberry kit, if you guys understand what I mean. But yeah, so here this is actually part of, I believe, the journaling paper, or the journaling kit. I'm not sure if it is, or it was part of the deco, but I'm glad that I also got it because, as you guys can see, it worked so nicely at the top there. And then here I just kind of like decide on what I should be doing with the full boxes, which I kind of wanted it to just be a little bit more simple. Oh, I don't go with the full boxes first. I go with the day covers. So I'm using these same sheets for my monthly, and I decided to keep the day covers a little bit more neutral, since I did go all out with the decos in the middle bar and also on the top. I thought that if I put the day covers with the foiled ones, it would be a little bit too much. So I decided to just use that for my monthly rather than using it here for the weekly. And then here I just eyeballed Saturday and Sunday. I wasn't sure if, like, you know, I'm gonna need more than what I gave myself, but it's okay. And then I just used the headers from the kit. I always try to use things from the kit. I don't really want to like pull up from other places, because the kit itself is already quite expensive, so I want to use as much of the kit as I possibly could. So here, like I said, I'm going to just put all the full boxes in the middle. I thought that if I scattered it all over the place, it'll just be a little bit too much. I wanted to keep everything else simple, because of the two middle bars that I have going on, which I think it worked fine. I really like how this spread turned out, and yeah, I think in the future I'll definitely be doing another of the two middle bars, deco bars, and yeah, I think they just turned out really, really pretty. And then again, as usual, I use the headers from the kit, since they have like Graceful Muse Paperies gives you two different kinds of headers. And then I'll be coming back with my day by day. Okay, so on Monday is a day off for us Canadians, since it is Canada Day. So it's kind of like, 4th July for Americans. But funny enough, it's also my aunt's birthday. So we usually just celebrate my aunt's birthday rather than Canada Day, unfortunately. But I did have to go to work. Usually I'm off on Canada Day, or any holidays I'm usually off. But there was just some things that I needed to really, really finish at work. So I decided to just come in on Monday, since we weren't really doing anything in the morning. So I just woke up a little bit earlier and I went to work. I was by myself at work, so I got to finish a lot of things that I needed to finish. And then after that, we went to my aunt's place to celebrate her birthday. But we bought her cake before we went there. We bought her ice cream cake, which is one of her favorite ice creams, so it works out. That was her gift. Anyways, moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday, as usual, is a work day. I got to sleep in a little bit later, since I don't have to go back. Well, I don't have to go into work until like 11:30. But since it was technically the first day of the week, first work day of the week, it was quite busy. There was just a lot of things that needed to be done. But it is what it is. You tend to get kind of used to the busyness and the craziness of work eventually. I was done late on this day, but I had to go into Walmart and buy some stuff. And then my husband and I just decided to have Jollibee for dinner. If you guys don't know what Jollibee is, it's kind of like this chicken fast food restaurant that is really, really popular in the Philippines, which is where I'm from. And it was really, really good. It's just sometimes you need that back home feeling type of, like food wise. On Wednesdays I'm always early shift. So I was up quite early, and then as usual I always buy Tim's I buy Tim's every single day, which is a Tim Hortons, which is a coffee place here in Canada. These little scripts deco is from the Pretty Pink Co, and I just decided to pull it up in like throughout my spread. So yeah, if you guys are gonna see it in almost every column. And then after that, after work, I was done. Usually I'm done early, but there was just some things that like I said, I needed to finish, so I was done later than usual. And then when I got home, I just decided to clean up the kitchen for a little bit. And then that night, it was just it was a lazy night. I think all I did was binge YouTube planner YouTubers, and that was basically all I did all night. It was just one of those days where you just don't want to do anything. So that was me. Anyways, moving on to Thursday, because I'm gonna take a while decorating this this bar here because I wanted to try to pull up as much deco as I could for this from this kit, because like I said, it was such a gorgeous kit to work with. Anyways, moving on to Thursday. I'm always early. This is like my super early shift. I have to wake up at like 7 in the morning, which I'm really not used to, guys. Like, if you guys know me, I'm a late person. I'm a night owl. And then after that, I do go to work at like 8:30. Because I drop off my husband first at the station so that he can get to work. The good thing about Thursday is I am done quite early, 4:30. And then after that, I just went home and I planned a little bit because I think I posted a video on Friday. Actually, no, I did not post a thing on Friday because I will go through that when we do Friday. At night, my husband and I just decided to go to the restaurant, to a Chinese restaurant that we like going to. It's called Congee Queen. So if you guys are ever in in the Toronto area, definitely try it out because it's a pretty good restaurant. And then on Friday I was off. I did sleep in, but I did also cook breakfast for myself and my husband. But here I was going to be doing some voiceover and post a video, but I was having really bad technical difficulties. Like, I could not do anything with the program that I'm using. So I had to kind of clear out my cache and just fix the whole program itself. And then eventually I was able to kind of like finagle it, but not until like later in the day. At that time, like while I was having that technical difficulties, my husband and I decided to do some grocery shopping, and then after that we ate dinner at one of our favorite all-you-can-eat restaurant, which is quite close to our house. I guess you can't really say it's our favorite, it's just that it's the most convenient one and it's not bad. And then after that I did laundry and we tidied up our walk-in closet. So yeah, that was basically our Friday. Saturday I was working, and that's the reason why there really wasn't much of anything that we did. I was done at 3:30, and then after 3:30 I took the GO station to downtown Toronto because we were helping my parents clean out their place. They're going to be moving out. Currently, we're still kind of helping them out. But yeah, it was just when I got there, it was practically finished for the day. So I didn't really do that much. And then after that, we just had a family dinner with my whole entire family, especially the people who help. And then Sunday we woke up a bit earlier since we do go to church, and then we went to a mall a little bit farther from our house because there was some things that we needed to get done. And then after that we had visited my aunt because she needed us to fix her computer. And since my family came with us, we did have dinner right after that, and we got home pretty late. So that was basically our whole entire week. Yeah, so like I said, this I think turned out really, really pretty, and I love using this kit. As you guys can see here, I just show everything. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye.